Okay. Dude, I forgot to check the sound file. Should be good though. Should be good. I messed up the server as well. Don't mind me. How did I do it? But I'm very professional indeed. Very professional indeed. Fuck off. Wrong button again. Yo, what's up, Andrew? How you doing today? I'm having a little bit of things that I need to fix. It should take like 1 second. Yo, what's up, Marvin? How you doing, Marvin? You doing good? Should low-key join up and run some GPs, Marvin, if you have the 2025 tracks, MXGPs. Okay, now we have a nice... Well... You're doing good? Nice to hear. I'm doing good as well. Some Monday stream. Why did I get connection timeout? Okay, now it works. Hopefully. Are you loading in? Nice. I hope the stream's looking good over on the YouTube side of things. I'm running Streamlabs today instead of whatever I've been running earlier, so a little bit of a change in software on my side, but it should not it should look the same for you guys either way. I do apologize, my game is a little bit slow at the moment. Did it take some eternity to load into the servers today? I don't know why, but it took very long. Let's actually need to... I'm actually gonna up the fuel a little bit. We can run a few laps. Okay, just checking one last thing. Sound seems to be good on both the TikTok and the YouTube side of things. That's really nice. What up, Peach? How we doing? I'll try to make my controller not disconnect because it's really annoying me today since I dropped it. But how we doing, Peach? Hope you're doing good. Feels so weird playing MX Bikes again after not playing the whole, not playing for a whole weekend. You're doing good? That's nice to hear, man. Nice to hear. I was away for like the whole weekend and now it feels really weird playing MX Bikes again. I did run some motos yesterday for ARL testing, like they were testing servers and stuff, with having like a 2-second delay before you can like get up after you crashed, and did not ride my best. But respawn thing, I mean, I think it was okay on 2 seconds. Where I go, I just went to visit my parents. It's like 2 hours by train, so not the biggest journey. But nice to come home and see the old people in my family, you know. The ones that plagued me for so long. I'm just kidding, they didn't plague me. Just to visit my loving parents. Have I ever tried the AKID bikes? No. I'm pretty sure... Like, I've known there was some drama with AKID bikes, like they were like ripped off from somewhere, so I never tried them. It was nice to come back home. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see the family when you're living alone, but once you start living alone, you realize how annoying it is to live with your family. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my family, but living alone is just so much better. At least in my opinion, but it's different for everyone. Yo, what's up, Bossy? How you doing? Spill the tea on the drama? The boring thing is, though, I don't know the drama. I just know that it was drama. Or I think it was drama, at least. So, sad to inform you that I do not know any of the drama. Yo, what's up, The Real? How's my favorite Norwegian doing? Are you doing good, Poser? That's nice to hear. You were the one I sent the sunset up to, right? Did you like it? Or did he just make even more trash? Or not more trash, but like... Yeah, what I mean. Like, did you like the sun setup, or did it make you worse? Is this track free? No, it's $2 on shop. Are you like it? That's nice to hear that you like the setup, man. Been crafting that for, well, a little bit last year. I don't know what it is with the setup, but I just liked it. You're just building some bikes, real? That's nice. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What other games do I play besides bikes? Not really anything. Like, I had a period where I played a little bit of Fortnite, just to like, for old time's sakes, you know. Recently I played a few games of Overwatch, but not really. I don't really play anything outside of MX bikes. I started playing Zelda Wind Wakers as well, as like my weekend thing. But more than that, it's just MX bikes and video stuff, and school, and you know, everything. So you're still figuring out the game, and you like my videos, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad I was able to help with the vids. Are you usually on R6 or CS? Yo, thanks for the follow, Dot. Are you usually on R6 or CSGO? Yeah, the thing is, I just absolutely suck at those kind of game. So I just can't be asked to learn them. Like, I played R6 with my friends once, and I did not have a clue what I was doing. I did manage to get like 1 or 2 kills, but that's just lucky. And like, they played a few matches, like they're still casual and not really that good, but I think every lobby was not beginners at least. And I was just running around the house trying to find out where to go to come to the next room. And CSGO, I just have not played it enough. I have not learned the guns and stuff like that. And all the tech. Game name? This is MX Bikes on Steam. Game is called MX Bikes on Steam. I do kind of mess with this setup though. Yeah, exactly like that. Tick. You were in Emerald 5? I don't... It sounds good being in Emerald 5, but I have no clue, if I'm going to be honest. I have not played enough to know the ranks, sadly. But it sounds good. Can you play it on PlayStation? Sadly not. It's only PC. Yo, what's up, Soan? good game. I mean, it's fun once you learn it, but it has a lot of bad, like weird physics. And I mean, not being on console is also definitely something that's not good with the game. They are coming out a new motocross game though this year called Motocross the Game, which is going to be on console, so that's nice. That's like the first real motocross simulator on console, I believe. How long am I playing? Today, maybe 2 hours more, or like in general, if you mean how many hours I got on the game, it's like 2000 hours, just above. Holy shit. Oh, I forgot there's an invisible wall here. Oh, you spot the MXGP tracks? Yeah, I'm excited for Monday too. It's gonna be sick, man. I really hope the tracks are good, but I do believe the track is going to be good since it's JV and B clay. And the racing should hopefully be good as well. Not sure though if they're running a 2-second delay on after crashing. They were trying out that yesterday. I don't know. What's your guys' thoughts on having a 2-second delay, like when you crash before you can get up on when racing GPs? I personally think it could be good. I mean, a lot of people is going to be very frustrated because they crash every time, like everywhere. But I think it like benefits consistent racing and having a good race pace over a whole moto rather than just hot lapping and then just crashing. Because now it's like, oh, you tuck it in a corner and you get up and you lose like barely a second most of the time. Unless you get a bad reset, which then you'll obviously like lose time, but overall, I think it could be cool to have a little bit of a delay, just to make the race pace a little bit more consistent, and people being a little bit more careful. But again, you have the times where you just get sent off track by someone else, or you have weird physics and you get fucked, which is not as nice. Can you play this on Samsung Smart Fridge? Yeah, definitely. I mean, smart fridges are like a beast, right? You can play anything on a Samsung Smart Fridge. Like low-key, when GTA 6 comes out, I'm getting a smart fridge to play that, man. I think GTA, like on a smart fridge, is the only thing where you can like have good performance, I think. Because smart fridges are just superior to computers. Oh, you think a reset timer would be good since you're more consistent? Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same. I'm also more consistent and fast. So I think it would benefit us that actually race properly. Or not properly, but like, you get what I mean. Us who don't crash. Because it would be weird in real life if you gained more on like in crashing, like just running fast and crashing, but you don't actually do that in real life. You got 2k hours, but you still feel mid. Yeah, I mean, as you said, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Oh, I just turned too fast. I mean, I think that's the biggest thing in bikes, like slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Like both when we talk like about the reset timer, but also in general, just playing the game. Am I excited for the first GP? I am indeed. I've been on the grind last week to do some preparation, and I feel good. I feel good. Yeah, most people care about lap time and consistency. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that when you're in testing or in qualifying. Like, but when you're in a race, it's about like being fast over the whole motor, right? Are you sick of the old tracks? You need something new? I agree. It is a little bit boring just running the old tracks, but I think that's the best practice. Like, there's no other tracks that are similar, I don't think. Like, even just changing from GPs to the AMA tracks is like a big difference in how the track rides and how the scaling is. And mostly the ruts. Yeah, AMA versus GP is a big difference. Yeah, I mean, anything that Stone Rider does is like a lot different, right? Like, just the ruts are very steep when Stone Rider does them. When does the ARL GP tracks come out? It should be on Monday. We race first. First race is on Monday, so first track should be released on Monday. Yo, what's up, Arnett? How we doing? Oh, you don't have the old GP tracks, so you don't know what to expect? I mean... I don't really know if there's any free tracks that are similar. But, I mean... if you ever played something by JV, you kind of know what to expect. It's very similar to what he does, I believe. Yo, thanks for the follow, Nobles. Yo, thanks for the follow, Wes. Appreciate it. I mean, if you played any ARL track, even the AMA, you kind of know the difficulty. The thing I would say, the GPs are a little bit slower and more technical, while AMA is more wide open. Is track free? No, it's $2 on shop. Saint Angela, is that a track? What tracks am I playing today? I mean, any of the GP tracks, basically. If you have a special one you want to do, I can put that on. Or we can hop on the AMA tracks, that's no problem either. Oh, we have Arco, Riola, Lommel, Loket. I mean, all of those are nice tracks to practice on. You only have a couple of the GP tracks? I mean, let me know what tracks you have and we can go to one of them next. I can put on one right now, if you want. Am I on a team? Yes, I am. I'm riding for CDS factory suspension. This track or shop on Shopper Mods. This track is on shop. But I'm pretty sure we will change track to another one of the MXGP 2024 tracks in just a moment. You got any from 2 to 8? You can put on the other tracks in just a second. What track do we want to do? You kind of missed out on the best track though, on Sweden. That's low-key the best track. Definitely not I don't remember the word. But it's definitely not because I'm from Sweden. I kind of feel like doing some... Should we do some Lugo? Kind of feel like Lugo. Let's bump up the road a little bit. And hope this doesn't crash the servers. Forgot to have my... Yo, what's up, Dot? You love this map? I mean, if you're on your PC right now, you can join up and run some laps with us. You're very welcome. Just look up Sveppy on MXP servers and you can join. It is a daddy. So everyone should be able to join. Even if you're living in Australia and you have 1000 ping, you're very welcome to join. Holy shit. Absolutely worst respawn as well. I got to check if I have my thing off. Yes, I do have my shift album off. I don't know. Is the volume good on the YouTube side of things? Like, is the game too loud or too quiet compared to the mic? What does shift help even do? It basically makes it so you don't have to let go of your throttle when you shift. If you have it on, the rider will automatically release the throttle when you are about to shift. Like when you click the shift button, the rider automatically just let go of the throttle. Now you could have quick shift set up, in which case you don't want shift help, but then you have to go in and mess with your controller things on Steam. But otherwise, if you don't run shift help, or if you don't run quick shift help basically just makes it so you can shift without letting go of the throttle. It sounds good. That'd be nice to hear. Dude, that corner is just so nice. That explains why you still have it turned on. Yeah. It's very annoying to have to let go of the throttle every time, in my opinion at least. All the tracks you bought aren't even on servers. But they haven't done the server version for those tracks. That kind of sucks. But what do you mean? Oh, you mean that people don't have servers up on the tracks? Yeah. Yeah, it's a very bad diversity of tracks on MX bikes on the server side. It's just the same people just running the same old basic tracks, but I mean that is what is most easily accessible for a lot of people. I assume or suppose. Dude, that tire feels so nice on this setup. It is fascinating though, to me, how people don't get sick of playing Forest and all the other tracks all day. That is a very fascinating to me. Same with like Paletta V2 back in the days. Like people were playing that server every day. And I don't know how they did not just get absolutely sick of it. You hate Farm 14 with passion? Way too overplayed? I mean, I haven't played it enough to hate it. I just dislike it. I just don't think it's a fun track. But again, I'm playing the game with a much more like in a more competitive way. Like, I like the rougher tracks, but a lot of people just like to hang out with their buddies, play, you know, tracks that they can enjoy when they don't have 3 hours a day to sit and grind the game. What's the GP first round? It's Switzerland. I believe we have... I believe it's Frauenfeld. Might be very wrong on that. Yo, what's up? Yo, is this your boyo, right? Do I remember that? I swear you're boyo. Or am I stupid? Okay, yeah, I do remember. How are you, man? How's it going? Mouse has always been your favorite free track? Yeah, I kind of enjoy... I mean, for free tracks, he makes really good tracks. And I think they're like at a skill level where a lot of people can enjoy them. I think he does that really good. When is the first round? Oh, maybe I misread that. First round is on Monday, the 23rd. You're good, boyo? Nice to hear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like all of Mouse's things are free. I'm not 100% sure, but he does a lot of free stuff. And also the bikes he's working on, they're actually a little bit of fun, you know? I mean, it's definitely for more of the hardcore player. I don't think it's a lot of people that have tried the Mouse's bikes, but I've tried them a while back in like the early stages, and it was solid. Oh, he did paid tracks, but it's now free. I see. Yeah, Mouse doing very good job on his bike pack is working on as well. You know, a little bit more realistic bikes, a little bit less traction on the sides of the tire, and what you call them, like, for it can't survive big impacts as easy. Yo, Bobby Lee, your band coming in with the game name. Are they heavier? A little bit, maybe? I don't remember. I mean, they definitely turned a little bit wider. Like, you couldn't turn as tight. They had to really open up the corners and slow down for corners, which I really liked. I mean, it was really weird, but I think once you get used to it, it will be good. Like, the bikes now, like, we can turn really freaking sharp at basically full speed most of the time. But I wouldn't necessarily say they feel heavier. It's just that they turn heavier or something. It doesn't turn as sharp. But we'll just have to wait and see for the new what's it called, the OEM bikes, if they're going to release those. Now Loki though, like if you just want to mess around, try some new bikes, look up Mouser cycles, or I think they call that, basically search for mouse on MXP mods and you should find them. We got a few bikes now, some 250s and a few 450s, and I overshot that. A-kit bikes were good. I never tried those. I did try the E10 bikes though. Maybe that's the same, I don't know. The E10 bikes were 1110, I don't remember what they were called, but they were good. But they were more like, you had a lot more traction and they were a little bit faster than the OEMs. But I mean, it was meant to be that way. It was fun, but I don't think it was a good competitive bike to like race the official series on. But they were really fun. Yeah, the two strokes, like the factory two strokes they were really nice. Oh, we have a Fantic here. Who's that? What's his name? Like Pickle something? It's nice to see some people riding the Fantic. Not just Yamahas for the 450s, you know. I mean, I am a big Fantic enjoyer. You ride the Fantic when you're on the 450? Yeah, I like the Fantic as well on outdoors at least. I mean, I don't have a lot of experience in Supercross, but I think I don't think it's the play for Supercross. They're just a little bit too unsteady and don't have like the same traction. But the Fantic I really like for outdoors because it just turns really well. And I mean, it got enough power. Like I don't need like 1,000,000 horsepower. Like the Fantic is very much good enough. And you had to ride the KTM because the team you were on? Kind of sucks, man. Did you like the KTM though? Or was it like meh? Track name, this is Lugo, MXGP of Lugo on MXP shop. Look, I feel like we could do a race and move on to another track. I mean, we're lucky only like 3 people in here, so we might spin some laps instead. Not too much fun racing with like 3 people on. I forgot that you got a 140 on Loket and 250 the other day. I mean, that's pretty nice. Pretty nice work. I mean, I was in voice chat with a friend the other day, like last week, and I think he was running like 40s as well. No, he was running like 45 or something. But Loket is definitely a tricky one on 250. Yeah, it's very easy to override on Loket. And like, there's just so many bumps, and if you get a little bit sideways, you lose so much time. Yo boy, you should low-key join up if you have time, if you're available. You watch a video of a guy going in a 4th gear, and when you try yourself, your front end just goes to space. Yeah, I mean, on that downhill is a very specific place you want to put your front wheel to not get sent to heaven, and that's what's so tricky about it. Like on this track, you have a lot of time. Or a lot of place to like place your tires to not get fucked off, but not on Loket. Where am I from? I'm from Sweden. Are you getting your PC fixed? Hope it goes well, man, and your PC get done fast. Make sure to let me know when it's done in DMs, and we can do that session. I'm getting locked in. Yeah, for sure. I need to make sure I qualify for Monday, you know. Gonna grind those hot laps. Gotta be like any hot lap hero? Yeah, for sure, that's the goal. That's the goal. I'm gonna hot lap everyone. And I wish they don't put the 2-second timer in so I can just run hot laps and crash every time. You know? And then just block pass everyone. Send them to heaven. You were getting 48s. 148 on Luke on the beginning of the year. But you're getting like 43s now. I mean, that's very good progress, man. Are you getting a new PC at the end of the year? Dude, that's sick, man. New PC is always exciting. Your hand is cooked as well? Dude, both your PC and your hand is cooked, man. That sounds kind of cooked, man. Sounds like you are very cooked. Where did I get the model swap? It's from VGR. You need a new PC, but you don't got the funds. I mean, with the RAM prices, who got the funds, man? I mean, I have not looked at what the PC costs nowadays, but I don't think it's cheap. Definitely not compared to a few years ago. With all this AI RAM bullshit. You have to cut down the bone on your middle finger. That doesn't sound very nice. I mean, if you want to send it on Discord, go for it, man. You send it in DM, don't send it in the server if you can see like bad stuff. I mean, if you don't see any bad stuff, you can send it in the server if you want, but I mean, use your, you know what I mean. You're a smart guy. I'm going back to normal prices at 2028. Dude, I mean, I think that's a little bit of wishful thinking, man. I don't think RAM prices ever will go down. Unless the AI market crash. Unless they like invent some new technique that makes RAM very much cheaper, but... That's what Google said though. Yeah, probably Google AI said that. Oh, you gotta save your money with IRL racing. Dude, I would definitely spend my money on IRL racing rather than playing MX bikes. I mean, I'm just lucky that I already have a good PC. But I'm going to spend all my funds riding IRL as well. Yes, goggles? I've never heard of those goggles. Or am I stupid or something? Why were RAM prices going to the moon? Because I'm pretty sure that Nvidia stopped... something with Nvidia at least, like they stopped making RAM to sell on the market and they started putting them into their AI stuff. So they basically... they was creating RAM, but instead of selling it, they put it into AI. And that way, since it's less RAM on the market, the prices also go up. It's some British goggles things. Yeah, because I never heard of that goggles. I mean, you can send your finger if you want. I mean, I'm not... I don't really have an issue with blood and stuff, so... If you want to share your finger with me... Yeah, that sounded kind of weird. I mean, if you want to send it, send it. I do not mind. Oh, you send it? Should I take a look at it right now? Okay. That doesn't look too nice. I'm going to say that. I mean, you only kind of see blood, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the Harry Potter zigzag, yeah. What did you even do? Like, did you cut yourself on something? Oh, we have almost the same lap times. Yeah, I just realized it's like 0.3. 0.3 seconds difference. The thing though, now that you pointed that out, I low-key have to try hard to beat your time. That's just how things work around here. My... Oh. You're racing in the front cross-rutted? And you squashed your finger on the bars? I mean, it sounds like a heck of a time. But how did you cut yourself though? On the bars? I mean, it's very much possible. I mean... When you crash, you get some weird injuries that you don't even think is possible. Oh, you think you might cash that? I see. Yeah, it looked like some it got caught in between or something, like being squashed, yeah. With like with it being like a little bump on it. I mean, in that way, I'm happy that I do enduro stuff, so I don't like have to care about like racing around people. Like, obviously people go past you, but you don't really fight for position in enduro. You like, because you can't really pass. Because you're going on trails, and then once there's a opening, like it's usually like another trail going besides, or like it's a more wide open straight, or you use the... Oftentimes you hear people behind you that are faster and you just pull off and let them by. You could hit a tree though. Yeah, but it's better if you don't. I mean, a lot of people always say like that they're worried about hitting trees, but I mean, we don't really go close to trees. Well, not that close, not that often, but like, I mean, I'm more worried like on the rocks that I'm going to like slip or something than I am riding into a tree. I mean, there's obviously the places where you go close to a tree, but then you kind of slow down and take it a little bit carefully. Do we feel like maybe going on another track? If so, please let me know what track you want to go on. So thank you, Philip, for the heart. How can you take 5 seconds off your lap time? You don't have a life. That's usually the thing I go with. No, but I mean, try be smooth and keep your speed everywhere. That's like my main point. You love my content, Philip? I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you for hanging around in the stream as well, Philip. Problem is that you keep your finger on the outer level, not... Wait, what do you mean with having a finger on the outer lever? Oh, you gonna head off now, boyo? Have a nice day, man. Oh, you mean resting? Yeah, I mean, I usually rest my finger on top of the lever as well. But have a great day, man. Boyo. Have a great rest of the night if you're heading off. Redbud? We can definitely do some Redbud. Yo, what's up, dead inside? That's the summary of how every MX Bikes player feel. Biggest mistakes in MX Bikes is trying to go fast. I agree with you. But we can head over and run some Redbud. And trying to whip, yeah. I think a lot of people for Supercross get caught up in trying to whip to be faster, but most of the time, like I can run like the same lap times as like an amateur without like whipping that hard on a Supercross track. But like, it's not about how hard you can whip on Supercross. Or in motocross, for that matter. I mean, they definitely help, don't get me wrong. But it's not like super important. Can I rate your bike and gear? I mean, sure. Send it, if you're in my Discord, send it and tell me to rate it, or send me a DM or whatever. Basically, contact me on Discord and I can rate your gear. For you, Supercross is impossible. I mean, if you have 50 hours on the game, Supercross is going to be very impossible, yes. So yeah, motocross is definitely the way to go for beginners. Or anyone like without a lot of hours. Do you think that playing casual with something in the background gets in the way of improvement? Yes and no. Like obviously, like just getting locked in and trying your hardest is going to improve you fastest. But I mean, the biggest part is not maybe having something in the background. The biggest thing for me is like playing, if you're playing casually, like you're not going to improve that much. You're getting more comfortable with the controls and the game, but you're not like improving that much, I would say, if you're playing just turning your brain off, if we say it that way. So I think no matter if you have things in the background, like for some people it helps them focus. Like I've been playing with like YouTube videos in the background sometimes as well. I mean, if your only goal is to just get consistent laps, and you generally just want to be casual, not a non-competitive player, I mean, just riding around and enjoying the game is the biggest thing, I would say. And just knowing you're inside your comfort zone is probably the biggest thing. And trying to just have a flow. But if you're playing the game for casual purposes, like just having fun is the biggest thing. Yeah, the game is kind of boring without anything. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. I mean, you have new tracks, but like most of them are kind of mid tracks, I would say, especially the free tracks. And it's very expensive to buy a lot of tracks that you play like once or twice. Yeah, like around 400 hours, and Supercross is still impossible for you, Poser. I mean, I think it's for anyone with having 400 hours unless you play the game very competitively. It's just a lot more precise, and you have to like really be comfortable with the game to play Supercross. Your personal is a 109 on Forest. I mean, I don't know if that's good or not, but since I was so long since I played that track. But I mean, as long as you enjoy it and think it's good, that's good for me. And like, if you have 50 hours, you can't expect too much of yourself in this game because it's a really hard game. What track is this? This is 2025 Red Bud. So it's like 2025 of Bushanan, however you say that, on the shop. Also, your controller is ass. I mean, that could be maybe the reason why. Like, I played the longest time on a controller where the throttle didn't go all the way. So I was running at max like 90% throttle. And I just couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the triples on Supercross. Like, I did every jump perfect, but I just couldn't get the last one. And it was because my throttle wasn't doing 100%. Is this track paid? Yes, it is $2 on shop. You started Supercross pretty early. It's not that hard. I mean, I think it's with Supercross, it's either you like it and you're good at it, or you are very bad at it. Like, I think it has to do with riding style and just how you play the game. Yes, in general. Yes, I'm definitely in the later part of that. I'm not very good at Supercross, but I am somewhat good on outdoors. You sent your gear and bike. Can I rate it? Yeah, I can. I mean, do you want me to pull it up on stream or what? Like, do you want me to rate it on stream or like just in Discord? Oh, you don't like motocross tracks? Yeah, I mean, that's fair. There seems to be just two kinds of like riders. Same in real life. Like, some people are good at Supercross and really enjoy Supercross. Some people are very bad at Supercross and do not like it. I don't know why, but it just is that way. But on the Supercross tracks this year compared to last year's, I think it's better with the roughness. Like, I prefer that. I like that they went with the rough tracks. I think they were a little bit too steep in some ruts. But compared to last year, I like this year a lot better. Although 2 years ago, those tracks were really freaking good. That's the best tracks in my opinion. Supercross tracks. I will rate your gear and bike on Discord then after the stream. Why is there an error here? Okay, it's just some bullshit things. What track do we want to hop on? Scaling is just a problem. I agree. For 250s, I do not like the scaling. I think some of the... Like, there's always that one line that's just a little bit too far that you can just barely get, and it's all very inconsistent, and I think it doesn't make for good racing. And some of the lines have been really bad, where you just have to go double because the 250s, like, it's way too scaled for the 250s. You want to do SX? I mean, I kind of feel like maybe some GP tracks if you guys are down on for some GPs. Hopefully MX tracks sounds out good. I mean, JV and Big Clay is working on the GP tracks, so I'm very excited for those, and I think those are going to be good. Stone Rider is probably doing the AMA tracks though, and I mean, it's Stone Rider. It's gonna be the same shit scaling, I think. Just need a touch more bottom end of the 250s. Yeah, I agree. I think the power and the, like, the acceleration traction, or whatever you say, is what holding the 250s back. Like, I used a tad bit more acceleration and grip on like the middle of the tire, and I think it will be good. Basically like Mouse has on his like his bike pack. Do I think Trojan's a little zesty? I mean, I usually don't watch Trojan. He sounds a little gay. Nah, I'm just joking. I mean, I don't know if he's zesty or not. I haven't watched him too much, if I'm going to be honest. It just makes no sense that you can register for playoffs 2026, but not the GP season. Wait, can you register for outdoors like AMA? I mean, that's weird. That's a good way to put it, yeah. I do think that's a very good description of Trojan. If you're from America, that's a common California gamer accent. Dude, I kind of feel sorry for your people over there if everyone talks like that in California. Do I think he's going to win in a fight against John Cena? I mean, you're not winning a fight against John Cena because you can't see him though. That's the thing, you can't see him. But I don't know, maybe Troy goes to the gym, I don't know. I low-key want to go to, or I don't want to, but I kind of have to do Italy because that's one of my worst tracks. So we're gonna head over to practice that. He bought live tickets once, but he wasn't there. Kinda sucks, man. It kinda sucks. You can't see him. Buy tickets and you can't see him. Low-key though, who would win of John Cena against The Rock? What do you guys think? John Cena against the one and only Rock. I mean, personally, I think Cena is going to win that fight every day. You think Cena as well? You can't knock out The Rock? Oh, you can't knock out a Rock, I see. John Cena because The Rock has no hair. I mean, his head is pretty shiny. His head is pretty shiny indeed. I low-key want to see Kevin Hart go into the ring with someone though. Would be funny to see him just running around there. Just half the size of his opponent. No hair gives him a 15% boost. I mean, he could probably blind someone with that head. With how it reflects light. Kevin Hart against Jey Uso. I mean, I'm down to watch any fight with Kevin Hart, man. I mean, you watch movies that, like, you watch The Rock movies just because Kevin is in there, you know? Hitting the tough blocks. This strike is your worst enemy? Mine too. That's why we're doing it. Because I hate myself. Oh, you like his username too, Fuzzy? His username is the feeling of every MX Bikes player. It depicts this whole community. Dude, I can't get that corner good. This track looks fun. I'm sorry to break it to you, but this track is no fun. This is the worst track of last year. I'm sorry to tell you. The dead's inside. Not dead inside. It's only 75% of the community can relate. Okay, my brain is a little bit slow, but I did not get that one. You mean like dead's inside, like you have dead people inside of something? In your closet? Kinda crazy. They're in the same place as Trojan then, in the closet. The only difference is that Trojan can come out, but their corpses can't. I don't know, that maybe that joke was a little bit too far, I don't know. Oh, Johnny? Yeah, he's in there too. Don't worry. Don't worry. Johnny is in there too, so no worries, Troy is not feeling lonely. He got everything he needs in that closet. I'm very happy that Troy is not here and can hear this. That would be a little bit awkward. Oh, he clicked and sent? Bro. Dude, if you actually did that though, it would be crazy. But not in a good way crazy. It would be kind of embarrassing, to be honest. But also kind of funny at the same time. Like, it just sucks that everything that is fun is also kind of embarrassing. And often kind of mean as well. When am I going to collab with him? I mean, if Johnny leaves him, I'm definitely signing up to be his next one. I mean, on a more serious note though, there's not too many collabs in this area, like in MX wise, in content creator wise, like you don't see a lot of collabs. I mean, it's kind of hard to do a collab as well on like videos, because what are you going to do? And also we do kind of think Spikes is a dead community. I mean, it's a very small community that is still alive. A small but passionate community. And I mean, I don't really mind. I like small and passionate communities. I low-key prefer that over like a big, just generic community, in a way. But you definitely need like masses for a game to like get the attention of outside sponsors and like money for the game and stuff like that. A very niche, yeah. What's the first round of MXGPs? It's on Monday and they're running Switzerland, I'm pretty sure. It's like Frauenfeld or something, the track is called. You don't even know why? It's such a good game. Yeah, but not a lot of marketing and a lot of weird physics and a lot of time you have to spend to get okay at the game. And also you have to mod it a lot to be able to play it. So you have to kind of get into it, like it's a big step to actually getting into the game. If you compare to like FIFA or whatever, like everyone knows how to play football. And you can just load up. I mean, you have to pay like your whole life savings to get the FIFA, but then it's just press play. But in MX Bikes you have to spend a little bit time downloading mods that you probably don't even know exist. Then you have to spend like 100 hours on the game to be able to ride somewhat consistently. Or probably a better example is MX versus ATV. It's just pick up and play, and you're decent at the game at like 5 hours. That's what she says too. Wait, did I miss a joke or something? Do you mean that it's a lot of effort to get in? MX versus ATV is hard. I mean, if you compare it to bikes, no. But yeah, you definitely have to spend a little bit of time to get into that as well. But it's more just click and play compared to MX bikes. It's more arcadey. This is more simulation-ish, and I think simulation games in general that is supposed to be realistic has a little bit harder to get into, and a little bit less of players, because people don't want to sit here and learn. They're like 30 minutes they have every day. They just want to press play and enjoy. You find MX versus ATV harder? I mean, in a way I could agree with you. I mean, I played a bit of Encore, that's the only thing I played. And the corners definitely feel like worse. It's easier to do like stupid little shitty things on ATV. But I mean, you get a lot better playing MX ATV for 5 hours than you get on MX bikes playing 5 hours, I would say. You're better on sims than arcade games? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how you like to play. I mean, if you actually like to learn and get into the games, rather than just doing random stupid shit. Even in the sim racer community, Assetto Corsa is known for modding, yet in the game there is still a bit of default content to show off of, but MXP basically you need to mod it straight off. Yeah, I think that's a problem. Like, you can't play MX bikes without modding it. While like these other games like Assetto Corsa, you can play it without mods and then just add on top of that. Oh, you were joking about enjoying small communities, like, oh yeah. I mean, I sure hope she does like small things, then I might have a chance. Then I might have a chance. We both used to have to update the game more often. Yeah, that was a funny joke as well. He's like, that's what sucks as well, like Piboso doesn't update his game. He just has one game that has more than 2 players in it, and he just doesn't give a shit. I mean, he seems to have fixed the servers. The servers haven't been crashed in a while, from what I know. So maybe he did something at least. But he's not someone that takes care of his game and updates it. How do you get handguards? You have to get yourself a model swap with handguards on. I think there's 3 model swaps with handguards on. If you go to MXGP mods and OEM pack and like extra, there is 3 handguards, I believe. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that. But go to MXGP mods and look. Not to mention that motocross as a motorsport is small compared to 4-wheeled. Yeah, I don't understand though why. Like, motocross is way more exciting compared to like F1. Like, they're going around, like, I mean, they're going super fast, but they're going straight on asphalt, on a flat track. And then they brake and then turn, and they never pass each other. I mean, you have Max Verstappen, which is funny, but you're not listening to him while they're racing. What track is this? This is MXGP of Italy. But I cannot get that. Yeah, the 2 big scenes are MXGP and a completely national series, which is AMA. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, American football is basically also just American, but they have so many people in such a big scene in America that it becomes like the biggest thing, right? Like, the thing is that the MXGP is just shit. Like, it's run shit. Can you make me an intro beat? I mean, sure, I mean, if it fits, I can use it. If it doesn't fit, I will not use it. But if you want to make a beat, go for it, man. What do you make in, like, do you use FL Studio or whatever that iOS, Apple, Ableton? It's called Ableton. What is a good 450 time on this track? I have no clue, if I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what 250 time is. I just trying to run as fast as possible, which I'm not doing a very good job of. You're converting to Ableton? From what? Are you converting from FL Studios to Ableton? I mean, if you're converting to Ableton, I suppose you are becoming either very serious or you are going to start recording things live. Or you just did not have. Are you going from FL? I see. In that case, I suppose you are becoming a little bit more tryhard. I mean, Ableton is better. I have never used Ableton, but I know it is better. It just takes longer to do shit. and I can't be asked to learn that. I learned FL Studio, and that works for me. I don't really do much anymore, so when I do, I just want to hop on and do quick things. I just want it quick, which was that's what she said, or something. Or I mean, that's probably not what she said, but that's what the man said. Well, the qualifying for this track is 140 for 250 and 139 for 450s. So a good 450 track is 140 or 139. In that case, I'm not that far off quali pace, and I'm not really that locked in. Yeah, it's just do and not a DAW. Ableton just works. Yeah, I mean, I never used Ableton, but I know it's a better DAW. Yeah, that's what he said, yeah. That's what he said. You know, the ladies are putting too much pressure on us. Having to last over 1 minute, you know. Kind of unreasonable, if you ask me. Men are more simple. It's enough with 20 seconds. FL is just really comfortable to use. Yeah, that's why I've been sticking with it. And also because I might have definitely not paid for FL. And also, oh, I'm sorry for killing you. Also, FL is what I saw on YouTube, and I used very easy to use and get into. Lock in? Bro, Masty, you need to lock in, Masty. Yo, Masty, are you excited for GPs, if you're still here? What genres do I make? I mean, use some stupid, whatever, kind of hip-hop-ish. Like, I've taken a lot of inspiration from, like, old Juice WRLD, like Nick Mira. That kind of thing. So, simple hip-hop-ish with an 808. Nothing too fancy. Where's my model from? Rocky? My model is from VGR, and I appreciate you liking the YouTube content, and sorry for missing your comment, Rocky. And you respond with a O dead inside? Is that bad? Is that a bad genre to make music on? I feel a little bit offended now. No, I'm just kidding. It's just easy to do. I just want to hop in, make a quick beat, and hop out. I mean, it's not really... It's basically just kind of hip-hop, but just bad. I haven't really gotten the hang of my melodies yet. Is that a genre that is looked down upon in the music industry? Most of your beats sucks. I mean, I think everyone thinks that of their beats. I know that my beats suck. But then I started playing MX bikes and starting to do more YouTube, and I realized I'd rather do that than make some little beats. I mean, at one point I wanted to do music, but I mean it wasn't really right, I don't think. Not that kind of music, at least. I want to get into like recording guitar and stuff, doing some metal music. What should the intro be like? Vibey and a little bit calmer maybe, since my voice is very boring, very slow and boring, so a calmer intro would work. Yes, I play guitar. Whenever I have time and I feel like it, I play a little bit of guitar. Bossa Nova? No. No, that's too hard. No, I usually just play metal stuff. Stuff that I like to listen to. Oh, I was looking at chat. It would be cool though to play like bossa nova or like flamenco or something, or classical guitar. It would be cool, but the CBA to learn it. And I don't really have a classical guitar. What's my favorite new metal band? If we're talking new metal, it's definitely Slipknot. I think that's kind of what got me really into metal, was Slipknot. Oh, you meant the intro should be bossa nova? I mean, go for it. I would definitely enjoy some bossa nova. And metal in general, my favorite band, probably the Human Abstract, which is a very small band. They have like barely like 25,000 listeners monthly. It's a very niche metalcore. I don't know if you know of them. It's like progressive metalcore. I assume that you listen to some metal as well, Lord of. So what's your favorite metal band? Or just band in general? You're into some new metal? Is it like the Slipknot kind of new metal? Like Slipknot and System of a Down? Or is it like Korn or Limp Bizkit or whatever new has come? Slipknot or Limp Bizkit? I mean, that's a pretty good bands. That's pretty good bands. Do you like the new Slipknot or the old Slipknot though? That's the question. Both? I mean, that's fair. Personally, old Slipknot was something different. It just has that extra, in my opinion. More the old, yeah. I think Self-Titled is definitely my favorite album of Slipknot. It's just so iconic. And then we probably have Iowa and Subliminal Verses. In my opinion. I think Slipknot is like the only band I really got into. And then I moved over to metalcore and progressive stuff. Alex the Terrible? No. I do not know that. I mean, I might have come across it without knowing, but I don't really recognize the name. It's like some Russian guy. Dude, if it's a guy from Russia, it's always crazy. Dude, I'm gonna look up that though. I'm going to look that up after the stream and have myself a listen. What track do we feel like? Let me actually look that up on Spotify now so I don't forget it. Dude, I recognize the mask. I do recognize the mask. Low-key go on some UK track. Yo, thank you for the follow, 93. Is it 93 films? I'm pretty sure it says 93 films. Yeah, it's... I was right for once. I can read cursive. I'm so proud. Do you do like recording stuff and something cool? 93. Since your name is Films. Yo, what's up, and thank you for the follow, Mr. 185 MRT? I think it's MRT. You don't do films and stuff? It's just a cool name. I mean, I respect that. A cool name is a cool name. Yeah, you just put your name like that. I mean, I respect it, man. A cool name is a cool name. I mean, it's a lot of cooler than being named Sveppy. And people don't even know how to say your name, like... 93 Films is a lot cooler name than having a name that no one knows how to pronounce. So they have to ask every time you're in a voice chat with a new person. But, I mean, it's only myself to blame for that one. I don't even know myself how to pronounce the name. So I kind of had it coming for me. Yo, thanks for the follow, Lord of the Worst. For how long have I been playing MX bikes? I have just above 2,000 hours on the game. At the moment. So basically I do not have a life outside of bikes. I mean, I kind of have. I mean, there's a lot of guys like Linz and Reaperdoc that have above 4,000 hours, which is crazy. But I mean, they've been playing for quite a bit longer than me as well. Like they started earlier than me. Can I speak other languages than Swedish and English? I mean, I can count on German. Barely. I mean, I have to refresh my memory, but I did learn how to count in German. Are you German? Let's go. I was supposed to learn German in school, but our teacher was... she didn't teach us any German. We just did basically nothing in German lectures. You were on Steam and he said he had 4K hours. Yeah, I mean... 4,000 hours is like... There's a lot of people having like 4,000 hours on games nowadays. I mean, if you go back to like Fortnite, I probably have more than 4,000 hours on that. I think. Which I'm not proud of, by the way. But I cannot help that little me did like to play Fortnite. Do you want breaking news type intro? I would prefer something just more chill, that I can talk over. You haven't played an MX Bikes for a long time? Dude, it's going to be feeling so weird once you get back to it. I was away for the weekend. And dude, it felt so weird to play MX Bikes again. So normal trap beat? I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good. Normal trap beat do sound like a good time. Am I also listening to thrash metal? Thrash metal or death metal? I do listen to a little bit of death metal, not very much thrash. But I do listen to some death metal. I really got into Job for a Cowboy for a bit. My friend sent me a playlist, or like a album of them, and I listened a little bit, and I did listen to the other albums, and they were actually pretty good. But that's like death metal with a progressive touch and some metalcore vibes in a little bit. It was band A Job for a Cowboy. So a cowboy as in those people in the Wild West. You have like 2 weeks without playing? Dude, it's going to be feeling so weird. Getting back to the game again. I did listen to Arch Enemy as well for a while. Mostly their their old stuff. I think it's a lot better with their like old singer for Arch Enemy. Job for a Cowboy though, their older stuff is a little bit crazy in my opinion. Like it's just like super fast drums, fast guitar, and just screaming and squeals. But they're good. Is that Discord profile picture of me? No. It's actually a Swedish YouTuber who's, I mean, he's a little bit of an actor. He was in like a... we have like public service in Sweden. So he was in a series with... whatever you call it. Basically the Swedish media creator thingy for public service. And I thought it just looked funny. Like altered actor? No, like a normal actor in a normal series, like for teenagers. Like the whole series is about this this nerd meeting this basically there's an like what you call it, a girl that's from like a small place with like basically from like the Middle East or something she's from, and this dude that rides these slow cars that we for some reason like in Sweden. So I mean it's just a mess. But I mean he mainly does YouTube. He's a pretty funny guy. Is the series good? No. It sucks. But it's we're a point where it's like it's hard to watch because it's just bad and cringe. Like the writing is just cringe. But but like it's almost at the point where it's bad enough to where it's funny, but not quite. But the guy is cool, yeah. The guy is very cool. And he's funny as well on his YouTube things. I mean, in a way he looks a little bit similar to me, you could say. You also lessons for free? What do you mean? I don't think I understand. What do you mean? Teaching lessons for MX bikes in my Discord? Yeah, I mean, I have coaching in my Discord. Like, if you want to get a session, like it's $15. But like, if you just want to hang out, like, have a problem, I mean, you can just send me a message. And I can probably help you. These new Go tracks? Or these new GP tracks? No. New GP tracks come on Monday. On Monday we are allowed to be excited for the new tracks. Hopefully they are good, and hopefully the racing are good. But how are you doing, Crooks? They already dropped the tracks. I know they dropped the season pass. Are you good? Just working away. That's nice to hear. I haven't seen you in the Discords, at least not the times that I've been on. Sadly. But I mean, you gotta work. It's just the time zones, you know. I'm doing good as well. I'm doing good. Yeah, I've been super busy. Yeah, life sucks, you know. Life sucks when you got to work. Luckily, I don't have to work. Yet. Stayed in school, which is very, very nice, in my opinion. It's very flexible to be in school. You just want to be paid to play MX Spikes? Dude, I agree. Jobs and then a dead rose. Dude, I agree. I mean, I only had summer jobs, so I can't really say anything. But I'm not excited to be working. Until I'm 20k in debt and student loans. The thing though, Crooks, I live in Sweden. And in Sweden, we only get 199k in student loans. No, but I mean, student loans are very cheap compared to normal loans in Sweden, so that's good. So I'm very lucky to be living in Sweden for that. Oh, you wanna work? I mean, if you find... Oh, my controller stopped working. My ass. Oh, it works now. Oh, you dropped out of high school, went into construction. Now you own your own business. Yeah, I mean, I respect that. I'm not the person to be... I don't think I would be able to do that. I'm just not right. I'm just not the right person. I'm more of a school person, I would say. But luckily, there are people like you, Crooks, that are good at working. So I can stay in school. Though mad respect to anyone who owns their own business. Like, just with all the rules and like having to set it up. Like we had in school, in high school, like we did we call it like a teenage company or whatever, like we do in school. We basically make our own product and sell it, and I realized that I suck at it. I mean, my group, I did not have the best group mates, but we all sucked equally as much, so... Do you have any future plans, like teaching or something? Research? I mean, I don't know. I just want to get the job that... I don't know. I don't know what I want to be. Something with computers. But teaching, I could definitely see myself doing that. I would actually enjoy that. If it was in high school or university level. Not elementary school. Those little fuckers can go fuck themselves. Can I get a model swap? It's from VGR, so you can probably buy it from there. Yeah, you wouldn't want to deal with them kids? Yeah, I mean, I know both from being in elementary school and having a mom that works in elementary schools, that at least here in Sweden, in the little small village that I come from, the kids are fucking assholes. At least most of them. And their parents, they're not very bright either. Like, not to the part where their parents make trouble, it's just that they doesn't really like make sure that their kids behave in school and stuff like that. Do I have sim? I do not have sim. And what's best? MX bikes is more popular, I think. I believe people saying that MX bikes is a little bit more easy. From used to watching sim, it feels like you have to ride in a very particular way in sim. While in MX bikes you have a little bit more freedom on how you want to ride. It's my just judgment from only watching sim. Yo, thank you for the follow, Sander. I appreciate it. Girls make you slow at MX bikes? Yeah, I mean, if you have a life, it's hard to be good at MX bikes. But in a way, if you're happy with your relationship, I think that's a lot better than being good at MX bikes. You love my videos about whoops and corners? Dude, I appreciate it, man. I'm just happy to be able to help, man. Even IRL racing is that way. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is a place where you're already good and you find a girl that is okay with that lifestyle, but for a normal dude, girls just hold you back. No, I'm kidding, but like, you don't have a lot of time to do other stuff when you have to work and then you have like, you know, someone else to take care of. I mean, if you're living off racing dirt bikes, I mean, it's your job, so like. But if you don't, like, the job takes up the whole day, and then you only have the whatever of the night, like after dinner, and that's not a lot of time. Yeah, it's what you do with the time. Yeah. And I feel like if you have a girlfriend or a partner in general, like, you generally put that time more towards them. Kind of it's how it's being a business owner. It's especially if you don't live together. Like, it takes more time with a partner if you don't live together. Yo, welcome back, Lord of the Worst. We are just sitting here discussing partners. Yes, less time when you like don't live together. Yeah, I mean, how I would see it is probably because, like, once you live together, it comes to the point where you like, if you got dogs or something, you want to spend time with them, which is understandable. Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say that, like, when you live together, it's become like everyday thing, right? So you don't have to like, it's not special in the same way anymore. So it feels more okay to go and do other stuff. At least that's how I feel. Yeah, it becomes like a system. I mean, I'm not the one to talk about partners and stuff. Because I don't have one, and I never lived together with one. I had one partner which was a little bit crazy, but that's not a normal relationship, I would say. It wasn't a good time. If you still keep the energy alive, you're still gonna act like you're trying to win her over, even to your scene. Yeah, I mean, I feel once you move in together, like, you don't really keep the energy up, I would say. Like, that's how I would see it. I don't have any experience with it. They're all crazy. I mean, yeah, I mean, the one I was together with, it kind of turned out she had depression, and it kind of happened that she went on 2.5 the normal dose of antidepressant. And I mean, in general, she was not a very good person, I don't think. There's new ways to keep it up when you all live together. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any personal experience with it, but you had one of them too. Dude, those are crazy. Can I show you some beats on stream? Maybe, otherwise I can definitely send you some. I don't think I have any exported. Any beats exported, so I have to like set up a lot of things. I can definitely send you some beats on Discord though. Probably. Because I don't have my things set up for stream at the moment. We all got that one at least once. I mean, sure. Excuses? No, I'm just lazy. That's my excuse. That's the real excuse. And that one, and one with black hair and tatted body, with a bad attitude. I mean, you might be looking good enough to pull those cancer bitches, but I don't. I'm sorry. I ain't looking that good. And I'm definitely not that confident to pull out those baddies. I mean, I'm playing MX bikes. I'm live streaming MX bikes. Sometimes that comes in the same package. Yeah. I mean, mine looked normal until a while in. Then she turned out to not be normal. Live stream as well, MX Bikes. Yeah, everyone go on. Is it on Twitch? Everyone go follow Crooks. KROOKS. I think he's streaming on Twitch sometimes. Or maybe you meant that I stream? I don't know. Dude, I swear you streamed as well. MXGP players are 5 out of 10 max, except Troy. He's low-key handsome. I mean, I'm starting to think that you're gay as well, at this point. I mean, nothing wrong with being gay. I can do it, you just gotta be you, express yourself, and if they like you, they like you, if they don't, they don't. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you just have to be confident enough to actually think that. To actually think that as well while you're talking to the girlies. And you actually have to go out and talk to people. That's like the biggest thing for me, if I'm going to be honest. You also wrecked when it comes to talking to girls, Lord? Then we're two. Then we're two. You think that my mind is playing tricks on me? Nah, my mind is clear, man. I mean, for me, when talking to girls, even though I never talk to girls, the thing that I would think is just treat it as a normal conversation. Like, don't go in with the intention to, like, that you have to flirt with them or whatever. Just talk to them like they're a normal person, and if, like, the conversation goes that way, it goes that way, I assume. But then again, you're actually gonna be confident to actually stick to that as well. I think my biggest problem is just that I'm not social. I can't be bothered to go out and meet new people, and I just struggle to talk to new people because I don't know what the fuck to say because I have nothing to talk about. Eye contact and simple conversation, well, the two things I can't do. I play MX bikes. I don't know what eye contact is, and I cannot talk about anything that is not motocross related. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, talk about their interest and not about yourself. That's a good one. That's a good one. What if she just dumps you? Well, then you know she's a bitch, to be honest. If she just dumps you, then she's a bitch. I mean, if you have a friendship, I mean, it's probably another thing. They will do all the work. You just gotta get them to tell you something they're interested in. Dude, that's low-key the best advice though. If you just able to ask you what they're interested about, and then just keep on asking, coming up with questions around that, dude, that girl is going to love you. What if we can talk to her in motocross terms? Dude, I would marry that girl immediately if I could talk in motocross terms to her. probably the only person I would be able to have a conversation with. Can we race Supercross? I mean, we can definitely hop on some Supercross. If you choose a track, we can hop on that. I don't want to be the one, but Lord, if you seem to be overthinking it a little bit at the moment. I mean, I don't blame you. I overthink everything as well. When in 26, San Diego? Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, Lord, but like, I just want I just want you the best, man. I do overthink as well. I like to think that at some day I will find someone somehow. And how I will do that, I don't fucking know. I just have to figure it out. This stream literally went from playing MX bikes to talking about relationships, but I'm very down for it though. I do not mind the slightest. You don't think any woman play this game? Not gonna lie. Probably. But I mean, you just have to realize that you can't get everything in this world, and you have to accept that you have to get a woman that doesn't play MX bikes. Even how hard it is to accept. Yeah, we do have Crooks, the relationship coach, in here. I know how to play bikes. Crooks know how to get them bitches. No, I'm just kidding. Crooks knows about life. Maybe we find an MX Bikes girl. Yeah. That day, I will buy myself a lottery ticket. Because that will be the luckiest day of my life. Yeah, you can play bikes good sometimes. Yeah, I mean, we have right here, Crooks have the cheat code to life. He has a relationship, and he can play bike. When you find one, you send it my way. Dude, I appreciate that, man. Oh yeah, you got a team as well, Crooks. This man has a relationship and an MX Bikes team? Dude, this guy must be hacking. He's hacking in life. I have to read the other chat now. Best Supercross ever, Loki? I do agree with you. I really like this track and the routes on it. The reason you don't get girls is you play MX bikes? Hopefully. Yeah. What camera settings am I running? 116 FOV, and then 0% pitch, 0% whatever the other one is. 0% tilt. 116, 0. Have they dropped new Supercross Pro tracks? I mean, they're dropping the tracks same days as, like same week as race day on Fridays. The Pro tracks. So same. So the day before they raced it IRL, they dropped it in MX bikes. It looks like I'm running tilt. Well, I do not. Then YouTube is trying to fool you. Yo, thank you Yaskwi for the subscribe. I'm pretty sure I do not run tilt. No, I'm running 116 and 0. We are on Soupy, we are indeed. We over here jumping, got you locked out? Wait, who did you get locked out? It's my inability to... like my lack of social skills coming in here. Oh, you were just messing with me? I see. I apologize for my lack of social skills, man. Why do I get so sideways? That's just because I like to go sideways. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I feel like other people games like look weird as well, but they're running like similar settings, so it might be something watching on YouTube. Are you the same way most of the times? Yeah, I mean, I mostly say it as a joke. Or like I did not really understand what the frick or like my brain is shortcutted. Like sometimes I just don't really are able to read things, and then I just joke about being stupid socially. But I kind of am. That's the thing though. But not to the point where I struggle too much. Yeah, when I look in on MX bikes, I don't wreck. Yeah. It's just a thing that I have to lock in. I mean, when I stream, I don't really get locked in, but that's because I read chat, and that's the fun part about streaming, reading chat. But once the races go on, you betcha I'm gonna get locked in. Like on race day. Holy shit. Yeah, you can lock in for 1 lap on stream. I mean, that's about what I can do as well, if I want to. But it's always that anxiety that I miss someone typing in the chat, or like take too long to respond. Yeah, you don't... I don't warm up for streams either, not really. I mean, when I'm streaming, like... I run the GP tracks to get some form of practice. But like, I know that I'm not going to be locked in because I'm streaming, and I'm very much okay with just not being locked in. Because it's a stream, and I like to read chat. Because otherwise you might miss the interesting conversation. Like, we talked about music, and we talked about partners and whatever. Yeah, like being able to connect with people, like that's the biggest thing. Especially when you have like the same people coming in to the stream. Like we have Peach, Boyo, and all of them. And we had Lord hanging around a lot today. And we had Deads inside hanging around a lot inside, like a lot inside the stream. And we have the Crooks hanging out. Like it's just nice having like seeing the same people. Yeah, you're always stop on for a few, man. Mr. Peach, dude, I appreciate that, man. I do really appreciate it. You're the game first? Is that a good lap? Depending on what bike you're on. 105 on a 450? I mean, that's okay. I mean, it all depends on how many hours you're on. And like what skill level you're. I mean, for pro times, 450 you probably go down to a 103. You can definitely... I can definitely run a 104 if I get a really good lap. I can definitely get a 105 and 250, but like... if you're not a pro, 105 is good. Like, I would say 105 isn't a bad time, but it's not a good time. That's how I would put it. Your suspension is not dialed for this? Yeah, honestly, I've been struggling a little bit with Supercross suspension as well. For outdoors, I'm really dialed. I think I changed like one clicker on my setup. Although I have not decided on what setup I'm going to run. Because I have two setups that I like, but I have not decided which one. But I'm leaning a little bit towards the old setup. I'm just in the middle of the way here. You have a 1:10-ish lap. I mean, it all depends on your where you're at, man. You need a juicy suspension on your KTM. I mean, someday when we're on at the same time, I can hook you up with some suspension Altman crooks. I can try to help you with some suspension. You know the band Crowbar? No. I do not know. You use SBX, but my videos really help getting understanding and doing your own thing. Man, I'm glad you enjoy the videos, man. And I'm happy I was able to help you to fix up that SBX suspension. Because word on the street, CDS is low-key better than SBX. Just what I've heard. Definitely not because I'm sponsored by CDS or anything. Gonna try CBS or Cloud. And you blow on some tomorrow? Dude, I'll sure to keep an eye out in the Discord if we happen to be on at the same time. Okay, we have a good question here. What do I think of public toilets? I mean, some of them are good, some of them are bad. Depends on where you find them. Prefer, like in school, they're usually pretty good, unless it's elementary school. Then you usually have all kind of shit. But I mean, on university, those toilets are pretty okay. I just ate shit. What's track? This is 2026 Glendale. CBS is better? No, CDS is better. Trust. I mean, I've never played CBS. But I know CDS is very good. You're scared of... Dude, I can't talk. You don't like school toilets? I mean, that's pretty respectable. It all depends on your school. If it's a shitty school with a lot of shitty people, the toilets tend to not be that good. Because people just piss on them. Or like, not where they're supposed to piss. But on like more... At least on university, people don't tend to piss on the floor. Or wherever you piss. That you're not supposed to be pissing. By the way, Dad, if you want me to send over some beats, or if you want to send me your beats, send me a DM so I can find your Discord. Cool. Thanks for the follow, Nesquik. TDS is definitely better. I agree. Bro, what are you doing, Nico? You're banned. I don't even know what you're saying. It's awkward when people are hanging out in the toilets when you're trying to piss. Yeah, we don't really have that problem in Sweden, because yes, we like only have like individual toilets. We don't like have a big toilet area with a lot of toilets in them. You don't use Discord? What do you use then? Where can I contact you? Name of a game? This is Hello Kitty Simulator. It's really good. You should try it, Nico. I heard they got water scooters in here as well. What Nico doing here? Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What round did it? I swear they ran. Were they supposed to run a ARL Supercross race on Friday? And in that case, what race was it? Like, I know it was a rerun, but I don't know what for what round. You only use Instagram? Well, send me a message on Instagram. Oh, they were running NA Arlington, I see. I see. It's low-key East-West Showdown though on Friday. You excited, Nico? Yo, what's up, Ollie? Yeah, you're so excited. Yeah. I maybe be doing the race on Friday, but I mean, I'm probably not gonna get in, but if I'm home, I'm definitely gonna at least try. Was Arlington a Triple Crown? I don't remember. I do not remember. Oh, I'm very sorry, Mickey. Top 20 quali and then got like a top 9 in the heats, which is basically a main. Yeah, doesn't sound too good for my odds. I mean, I probably could quali in top 20 if I have a good quali, if it's a good track. I'm winning for real? Yeah. I mean, I've been practicing Supercross, you know. So I'm gonna be winning on Friday. Dude, you should have seen me race the CDS race on 2 weeks ago. Like not last Sunday, but the Sunday before. I was absolutely shit. Yeah, dude, I'm just holding up this guy. Dude, bro, I'm just a hazard at this point. Oh, you're Mickey? I see. Oh, you don't like your TikTok name, I see. Yeah, MXGP starts on Monday. So it's 1 week from now, 23rd. It's late for me? No, it's just 11. Just 11. And I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. I just have an exam at 2, so... Yo, see you, Nico. See you whenever. Oh, you get off in an hour? Yeah, then it will be the next day for me. In an hour, it will be the next day. That's kind of crazy though, that you get off work and I get on to a new day. Make the deformation 10. No. I prefer to have my Supercross tracks clean. The future, yeah, for real. No, but I mean, if we're running 0.8 road, I mean that's still kind of high for having. I mean, we have quite a few people in here. How do you get these handguards? You need a model swap. This model is from VJR, or you can I think you can get free if you go on mods and look up the OEM bikes and like extra. You can find free model swaps, I think. Is this game free? No, it's like $30 on Steam. If I'm on, you'll message me. I mean, I'll probably not be on. I'll probably get off in an hour. On the weekend though, when all my school things are done, I can stay up a little bit later and we can hang out if you have time. Every time you get a livery with handguards, doesn't show up. Yeah, you need like a model swap, like you need like the model itself, like the bike, and then you have to put like the paint on top of that. It's like the whole weird thing. When you swipe right on your home screen, it goes to Facebook Marketplace. What? I don't know if you mean Facebook Marketplace, but... But you gotta stay on the good bike deals. That is, that sounds like a good reasoning. Low-key, I kind of thought of getting myself a new bike, but my dad has just got the new engine. Like, we got all the parts for the new engine, so we're gonna try that on the bike and get some new springs in the suspension, see how the bike feels, and if it still feels shit, probably get a new bike. Buy a beater for 1500 and fix it up for 30. Yeah, but I want to ride, I don't want to fix the bike. That's the thing. I mean, you make money, but I want to ride a bike. How many hours do you have? Just above 2000. Do you race IRL? I mean, I do some local racing, enduro racing. Good luck, Beach. I mean, it's just casual racing. I really want to move up a class to the good guys. Like, get fast enough, but I mean, I just need to ride a few different tracks and get a little bit confident on the bike. Holy shit. Fix the bikes up until you have enough money to buy a Husky from the showroom. I mean, I kind of don't need a Husky from the showroom though. I just need an okay bike that works. I don't need a brand new bike. Like, I'm not good enough. Like, it's not gonna make a difference for me. I don't think. Like, I would rather... Yeah, no one needs them, but they're nice. I mean, fair enough. I mean, you kind of need to... Like... I would rather buy a mid bike that works really good, and then just have the suspension down. It's like... I can probably learn to ride the bike good, but like, to make up for having not a super good engine, because I'm not going to become good enough to where the engine starts to matter. What team am I on? I'm riding for CDS factory suspension. Holy shit, a big or a small pileup. Oh, we have Peach here. He's casing the jump a little bit, and we are able to pass him in the whoops. You just play like poo? I mean, I think we've all been there. I need to join IKFT. I mean, I'm pretty happy with CDS factory suspension. No, I mean, for me, the team is like mainly sticking with like people I know. Never said you had to leave them. Yeah, but like, I don't know if they like me to if they want me to co-team. Like, I'm already running like CDS and Zero. Like, for me, teams Like the main thing is just probably who is on the team. Like I went to CDS because Nico went to CDS, and I usually hang around with Nico. And CDS suspension is good as well. But for me, like, if you're looking for a team, like, try to get to know the people in the team. Or like, not necessarily before, but like, I think the good thing about the team is like you get to know people. Like, a big turning point for me was like when I started to get to know Nico, and that's when I started to do a lot of YouTube and stuff. My Instagram is just SweppyMX, same as YouTube. I think I might have the Instagram linked in the description as well. I mean, you miss 100% of a shot you don't take. I mean, yeah. Or you could think that you don't miss because you don't shoot. But that's not really the point of the saying. Yeah, hang around them before you commit to a team, yeah. I mean, for me it was like I joined... I'm in the wrong rut here. I joined HSM because they were looking for people, and I've always thought HSM was cool and they've been in the game for a long time. And then I started to try to get to know the people in there, and I got to know Nico, and then from there I got to know some few other people like Bob Billy. I mean, we're not super good, I'm not super good friends with any of them, but like, we're friends. And I mean, just having, like, once you know one person, you get to know another person, right? And you get contacts, like I got CDS suspension, and stuff like that. And I mean, I hung around people that were doing like photos and stuff. So if I wanted to, like, I know who to talk to when I needed photos. Now, I did not specifically need photos, but if I wanted. Holy shit. And then my YouTube stuff, I got to learn to know obviously Crooks from YouTube, and The Real, who does like cool design things, and just people to hang around with, you know. Then you get to what if thought. Yeah, I mean, you always think like, what if I joined this other team? As like, for me, like, when people come to me and say like, do you want to join my team? And like, I don't know what I miss. Like, maybe they have super good suspension or stuff like that, but I'm very happy with the people I like hang around with, and with the suspension and stuff like that. Holy shit. And yeah, and my YouTube thing, like, I was able to build like my own community. It might not be very active on YouTube, but there's a few guys hanging around in the stream, which I really appreciate. And it's nice seeing like the same faces hanging around. Yeah, you would be a fool not to ask, yeah. Like, I just think when you get to know people, like, when you know one person, you get to know another person, and eventually you know people that do cool stuff, and you're able to, you know who to contact when you need stuff. Yeah, good race, Peach. Good race. Oh, you hate this sand section? I mean, I kind of do as well. At least the last. It's just scary when you're going, like, jumping into it. We're gonna head over to some practice. Can you look at your fastest lap? I mean, we don't have the fastest lap right now because I just changed it to practice. My controller is stupid. No, but I mean, I would definitely say the turning point in my MX bike career, if you even can call it a career, was definitely when I joined HSM and got to know those guys. Because once I knew them, like when HSM stopped being a team, like I could follow with Nico to CDS, like because he knew Cloud, like and stuff like that, and he knows like Liposec and all of them. So like, if I want, like I can get to know them. The thing is though, I don't know what to do with my suspension to get it feel better for Supercross. Um, I'm going to try to make it a little bit higher. Yeah, maybe some geometry changes. Like, it's mainly how it turns and sticks in the ruts that I don't like. Want to try a setup from you? Sure, man. I'm down to test setups. I'm gonna try this one first, though. What did I think of? Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to do it. You feel like you get lost in setups and forget you need to be good at the game? Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a majority of it is skill issue for me. But if I could make the setup just a tiny bit better, I'm not complaining. Like, something just feels a little bit off for me in Supercross. And I don't know if I'm doing like something wrong, or if like it's something with the suspension. But I mean, it's probably my technique. I mean, there were a time where I wanted to get into like doing suspensions myself, but it just took a lot. It just took too much time, and I wanted to focus more on racing and YouTube sides of things. And also, I was running CDS, and like, I don't want to do my own suspension things while running CDS, but I don't really want to quit CDS because they have good setups. So yeah, did not happen. I just think I don't go high enough on the berms. And the thing is, I had a coaching session when I talked about the exact same thing that I think I struggle with myself. But it's just so much easier to point it out to someone else than to actually do it yourself. You know? But now it feels like you don't really want to stick into ruts. Yeah, I don't really like that one. We go back one. Maybe go back one and see if it's better. Yo, what's up, Trocky? I think I missed your message earlier, by the way. And I'm very sorry that I missed your message, man. So if I did miss your message, just know that I really appreciate you hanging out on the stream and the vids, and I'm very sorry for missing your comment. Yo, thanks for the finger heart, man. Really appreciate it, man. And Crooks goes Brop. Dude, I just got the urge to go ride IRL. Dude, I just want to go ride IRL so bad. Yeah, have a good night, you as well, Crooks. Appreciate you coming and hanging out, and I will try to catch you in the Discord sometime. Yes, I live in Sweden. Is the track free? No, this track is $2 on shop. What do I ride IRL? I ride a 300 two-stroke. A 300 two-stroke. Gas. a pretty sweet bike. It's a little bit old, but we got that Arlene's suspension in the rear, so it's pretty sweet. You have very much power, but it's not too much power. And you have the bottom end, but you have the top end as well. So overall, very nice bike. A lot better than my dad's Husky 250. Although he do have better suspension on his bike. But it is a 4-stroke, which is not as good, in my opinion. Yes, 2 strokes are better. And that's a fact, in my opinion. I'm low-key front sag only 60. Probably lower that one click. Make it ride a little bit lower and hopefully get it to stick in the rut a little bit better. Yeah, heading to sleep. Well, have a good night of sleeping. And I appreciate you hanging around in the stream. How did I get this mold swap? I got it from my team, but I'm pretty sure you can get it from VGR in their Discord. Just head over to VJR Discord and you should be able to find it, I think. Any tips on... Wait, let me hit this corner, then I can read. I mean, suspension feel kind of better. Any tips on more control in high-speed corners? I would say having a good entry is very important, and also throttle timing, I think. I would say is 2 things. And also just like once you get on the throttle, like don't go on and off with the throttle. That's like the main thing. Did I race any of these Supercross rounds? Yeah, I did race Glendale. Or no, I did qualify for Glendale, but the servers crashed. I did race Seattle though. It wasn't my best performance though. I am on a 250. Indeed. Should we do a last race? Feel like we should. I am going to click down the rebound a little bit and click down the compression I had. Just to make it... Someone jump started. Wait, we can go back to... We'll just let Frosty sink in. Then we will head into the race. We can look here. Do we have Ludan is not on track. Peach not on track. We do have Mr. Diz de Grizz and Zomot. You sent me the beat on Instagram. I will check it out after the stream. And I do appreciate it. Is he in? He sure is in. Got a 47.2 in Indiana. I don't remember, was that last track? Believe it was like a 46, maybe to get into 250. Let you know if it plays, for sure, man. Why do people get jump started? Yeah, they seem to get jump started. So I'm not gonna. Wait, what? Is even the right setup? Oh, I changed it on the wrong thing. MP3s only plays for like 3 seconds, something. I will look that up. What bike? I am using a KTM 250. It was a 50 to get into EU. Maybe it was like a 46 to get into NA then. I believe I got like a 47 when I tried to race CDS on Sunday with like only 30 minutes on the track. It looks like a Yamaha. Yeah, I have a Yamaha model swap on the KTM 250. Readjust my clothes. Holy shit, that was a close one. It was close indeed. When I start to do like accents like that, you know I'm tired. That's the really good sign that I am a little bit tired. It's still just so unstable. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this triple. It's just so unstable in the turns. You just want to rebound, and I don't know what to do. I think if I make the suspension softer in the front, it's just gonna compress more and rebound. Maybe I have to make it stiffer. Dude, I keep on messing up that section. Yeah, you think stiffer as well? Probably stiffer and lower rebound. Oh, that was a nice wheelie, but I missed the rut. Can't find the Discord, the VGR Discord, I assume. I honestly have no clue how to find it, because I don't think I'm in it. Yeah, I keep forgetting I have to time that section. Holy shit. Oh, you took classes for on setups? Like IRL? Like for IRL setups? I mean, that's pretty cool, doing it IRL. Yeah, I mean, I've learned a little bit of suspension. It helped me IRL, just knowing from the game, like, a little bit how the bike reacts when you do certain stuff. Like, I was riding with my dad and he kept telling me when we were on this certain track with a lot of, like, not supercross whoops, but like, more like motocross kind of whoops thingy. And it kept on telling me, I think it was like the bike wanted to dip forward or something. And I told him to just like lower the rebound. And he kept on changing things, and once he actually lowered, like once he did what I said, the bike just got a lot better for him. But he decided not to listen to me for quite a while. But you know how parents are, stubborn little bitches. No, I'm just kidding. W dad ego. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't do that when I told him. Like, I mean, he was trying to figure it out on his own, I suppose. I don't think it was out of ego. I just think he didn't listen to me. I just think he didn't listen to me. We've been trying to get the Pro Taper bar for so long. Yeah, I mean, you just have to find the right model, I suppose. But I'm not really the guy to ask when it comes to models, because I don't know a lot of models. I just run whatever my team gives me. Holy shit! That's why you're on the 250 kids, because then you can save stuff like that. And then you proceed to look away and eat shit. Oh, Flodan ate shit as well. We are very close now for the last lap. 250 better? I agree. It's better for learning the game. It's just easier to ride. On 450 you just trying to handle the bike, not actually learn the game, if you know what I mean. Oh, actually good run. Missed the rut a little bit. Gonna case it a little bit. It's good though. Gonna hope for a mistake in the next few sections here from Flodan. He's taking the outside as well. I remembered to hit that correctly. Might have to try to get the inside here. I came too fast. That's not how we do it. Fuck off. .450 takes no skill in the rhythms. I mean, the thing with 450 though, like they're easy to ride because you have a lot of power until you get a little bit sideways. Then you're basically just fucked. While on the 250 they're hard to ride normally, but if you get a sideways you can save it. Okay, we have Zumu here trying to play it a little safe. He missed and attacked the front end a little bit, but he's gonna pick it up in the sand and go on towards the finish line. Especially in the whoops. Yeah, 450 in the whoops are just a joke. You can be on stock setup and basically just wheelie through the whoops. No, but have to head off now, and I have to go and get myself some beauty sleep. I do appreciate all of you hanging around in the stream though. It's been a good time today. It's been a long stream. Is the faster to always stand? No, I mean you should sit in the corners. Like in the corners it's good to sit. Like I would say halfway through the corners. But on the straights and in bumps always stand. Oh, you gotta read 50 pages till tomorrow? Dude, that sucks, man. I have a lot of reading to do until Thursday. But I'm pushing that up until starting on Wednesday, because I have other stuff to do tomorrow. But yeah, as I said, thank you all for hanging out in the stream, and I hope I'll see you guys around.